Morning. Right, quickly, I want to talk about shame. Shame and guilt. It's for me, biggest killer. It's become the biggest killer. And I think some of it is about the way the world is today. When I came round 30 odd years ago, well, in 1987, I did my first meeting. So in a couple of years, that'd be 40 years ago. So there wasn't any internet, I don't think, not that I recall. You didn't have phones where you could do social media and send pictures of your dinner. It was, life was less complicated. And, whether it was worse or better is just up for debate. But I think in terms of shame is something that exists, and it goes hand in hand with pride. So it's like a seesaw. The more your pride is hurt, the higher the level of shame you will feel. And basically, a factor that is obvious in that is public humiliation. So nowadays, people do everything in public. We didn't have that opportunity today. Look at me talking to a camera, going on the internet, sort of where possibly millions of people, probably it won't be, it'll be about 12, but millions of people can look at this, look at me talking about shame sat in the woods. Mad, innit? But that wasn't possible when I stopped drinking. If I was ashamed of stuff that I'd done, it was because people were present in places that I did stuff, and I avoided public humiliation, although it followed me around like a bad smell, and I ended up. That's what got me sober. So we used to do things called good guilt, Nowadays, public humiliation follows people around because of social media, because of Ring video doorbells. One of my famous things was shouting through people's letterbox, "Who do you think you're looking down your nose at?" With a Ring doorbell, that video would be there for forever. I'd probably still be up on YouTube now shouting through people's letterboxes. But fortunately, that wasn't a thing back in the day. Fortunately, I wasn't allowed or able to give my pissed opinions on people through text, WhatsApp, Facebook, because that'd be horrible. And I'm so blessed that that's not the case. So for me, public humiliation, or the potential for public humiliation, has increased massively. And I think it's probably the reason that more young people are getting to the fellowships earlier on, because that's the thing that hurts most. The shame and guilt is horrendous, and it's escalated and magnified nowadays for young people. So they feel it intensely, and it's a good thing because they get sober quicker, and they've got the rest of their life to change and enjoy it. So anyway, that was my little thought for today on shame and guilt, and good guilt and good shame. All right, see you tomorrow.